Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Victoria, and today I am here with a story time. Today I am going to be sharing the story of an embarrassing job interview that I had to attend. I don't know if I would totally call it embarrassing or demeaning or intrusive. I don't even know which word to call it. It was just bad. I was working in a different company at the time I went for this interview. This was almost 2 years ago now, and I just needed a change. I wanted to move from where I was working to a different field, like a different kind of work. So I had just taken an online course in the department, or how do I put it, in the field that I wanted to delve into. So I had just taken an online course. I had been studying by myself, and I had like built up the memento information and everything to help me like switch fields from where I was working to where I actually wanted to work. And so after I felt like I was armed with enough information and I was ready, I started applying for jobs relating to what I wanted at the time. So I started applying for jobs relating to what I wanted at that time. And I found some jobs that I found really interesting. And there was one of the jobs that was like top on my list. And so that was the very first job I applied to. I put all my effort into the CV, the cover letter, like I was going to get that job, you know. And surprisingly enough, about 1 or 2 days later, they sent me an email asking to schedule. Is the what? Schedule. I think it's American English, schedule. Asking to schedule an interview. Like, I was so surprised, but of course excited. And so yeah, I replied to them immediately when I will be available, and we fixed the dates. Woo! And so like I began preparing for the exam, checking interview questions, checking all I could about the job. Like I was just going in, like doing my best, you know. And then the day of the interview came, and my husband dropped me off at the company, and I got there like 3 to 4 minutes early. And so there's a main door that I have to press the bell. They had already told me when I get to the door I should press the bell and they would come and open. So I got there like 3 to 4 minutes early. I waited for like 1-2 minutes. So when it was like 2 minutes to the interview time, I rang the bell and the guy came to open the door for me. So they ushered me in and we were seated right on time for the interview. The first thing that struck me as odd was there were 3 people interviewing me. So I have attended quite a number of interviews, and the maximum I've had in the room is 2. But this was like a different kind of job. So I guess maybe since it's a more serious job, that's why there are 3 people interviewing me. It was a guy and 2 ladies. And so the questions started. They asked me everything relating to the job. And as I just freshly took a course in the job, I was so excited. Everything was fresh. I was just giving them like it was like a really interesting, interactive like kind of interview. And then they asked me why I wanted to leave my previous job, and I explained to them the whole situation and everything, my future plans and everything. And you know, when people say like read the room, I read the room and we're good. Like I felt no hostility, I felt no weirdness. Like it was good. And then they saw on my resume like, oh, I said I speak like beginners Russian. Like I think is that B1 or C1? I can't remember. So I speak a little Russian, beginners level. Like, okay, I should speak some Russian to them. And I did. And we all laughed about it. I was like, that's a little higher than beginners. I was like, oh. I was feeling good. Like, we're all, it felt okay. And then they asked me if I had questions that I wanted to ask, and I had 1 or 2 questions, and I asked my questions and they answered me immediately, politely. Everything was good. And then this lady that had been sitting, she was one that asked me about that she was the same lady that told me to speak some Russian language, since I said I understood some Russian language. And then she said she had her own questions to ask. I was thinking that we're almost done, but fine. And then she said, oh, I can see that you're married. I'm like, yeah. I said, yes, that's correct.
Hope you're not planning to have any babies soon, because if you get pregnant and have to have babies, then it will be a loss to the company, because when you go on maternity leave, we have to train somebody else to do your job, and that's a lot that we cannot afford as a company.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? I won't lie to you, for a moment I was confused. And I was like, no, I'm here to work. I want to learn. Like, this is something that I see myself comfortably doing. I want to learn. I want to add my expertise to this establishment. I am not going to go on maternity leave anytime soon or get pregnant anytime soon. But you know, immediately she asked that question, I could see like the atmosphere in the whole room had changed. Like, the guy was like uncomfortable. The other lady like tried to keep her poker face on. It was just so weird. Like, why is my uterus on the table? Why is the activities of my uterus on the table at the job interview? Then I got home and I told my husband about what happened at the interview, what the girl was asking me, and he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, wow. And then I went on to Google to actually look, to check if that question was appropriate for a job interview. And if you type into Google right now, inappropriate job interview questions asking about children, pregnancy is like number 1 or number 2 that is inappropriate. Luckily for me or them, I don't even know, they never called me back. They never even emailed me if I got the job or not. It was just silent from them after that interview. So that happened. That actually happened. Anyway, you guys, this is the end of my story time. Let me know what you think. Have you had like weird job experiences, weird job interview experiences? Let us know. Share with us in the comment section. And if you enjoyed listening to me, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you on my very next video.